Hey, what's up guys? This is going to be a review on the Scuf Impact controller. I paid a lot of money for this controller. If you're a Destiny fan of mine or a subscriber, you don't really have to watch this, but if you've been thinking about getting a modded controller, you might want to watch this. So I've had this controller for 20 days now. It costs $276 and there are already problems. And I've read research that Scuf is kind of notorious for having problems, and I wasn't really sure if that was third-party people just trying to, hey guys, be quiet. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was third-party people trying to knock it or what, but this is my honest review. I'm not paid from Scuf, obviously, but my problems already is the stick. This is already drifting right now. Within 6 days, it started to drift, and then I paid the extra money to get these mouse, you can hear those clickers? But then listen to R2. Completely broke. So R2 is already broken. I didn't drop this controller. I kept a really good care of it. I put it in the case every time that I was done using it, and it already has 2 problems. So now I'm in the process of returning this. They can do a repair policy, but I mean, why would I even do that? So what are some other things that I like about this controller? It feels really good. It's heavy. It actually feels better than a PlayStation controller. I think it conforms to my hand a little bit better. But if you're trying to purchase one of these things, one of the things that they try to sell you are these anti-sweat grips. But I did get that, but my kind of theory is that if your hands sweat, it doesn't really matter what you're holding. So these grips do help a little bit if you do have sweaty hands. But the main thing is the thumbstick tension, or the thumbstick drift is already drifting, and the R2 button is completely broke. And this is 20 days in, so I'm completely dissatisfied with it. I was gonna wait 3 months and do a review on it. Here is another thing that Scuf should, they should basically switch the buttons on the back, because anybody that's buying a controller is buying it for the function to not take your thumb off the right analog stick and have the buttons on the back. So if you can see these thumbsticks right, or the paddles on the back, these 2 buttons are really good. Your finger naturally pushes down on these 2 buttons, but these 2 buttons, if you can see here, this inner and inner, it looks all nice and sweet, but to actually hit these buttons, you have to, if you can see my finger move like this, it's an unnatural, it's like moving your middle finger unnaturally like this. It's not like a natural push it up and down. It's going sideways. So you almost find your body like jerking like that. And to counter that, you can put your thumb or your middle finger on the top of each and kind of press down, but that just feels super awkward. So the button placement is a design flaw. I don't even know how this got passed in the testing. It's just very unnatural. So I ended up wanting to use all 4, but I only used 2, the ones that feel really natural when you push down. These ones you just have to push inward. I would not recommend this controller to anyone. I would rather have I pay maybe $120 just for the buttons on the back, but it's already broke. I'm sending it back. This isn't really a disgruntled review, it's just an honest review. If you're trying to buy or thinking about buying a Scuf controller, I would stay away from it. I would recommend either waiting for the PlayStation to come up with its controller, or Battle Beaver is what I just ordered, and they have the 4 button placements on the back. But I'm not trying to talk about too many other companies. I would just highly not recommend buying this controller. So 20 days in, thumbstick drift, R2 completely broke, kept really good care of it. And I know some people have had their controllers for 1-2 years and not a problem, but I'm very disappointed with paying $276 after the taxes and everything for a controller that broke in 20 days. So that's my honest review. I hope this helped someone out. If you're in the market for one of these, don't buy one. Go with the PlayStation controller that's coming out in, I think, February, or go with a Battle Beaver, an alternative. That's all I got to say. Do you have anything to say? Well, you know what she thinks. All right, see you guys.